Yo, 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 what is going on, my fellow cloners? I come here to show you part 16 of my Felucia MOC series. Now, this one is a little different. We have some new characters being introduced. And yes, that is right. You heard me right. There's going to be more characters in the Felucia MOC series. Now, first off, like we always do, we'll get into the terrain. The overhead, the terrain, this first half, the second half. Then we'll get into the characters. And then, well, end off. Also, the story is going to be mixed in there, too. So, let's get right into that overhead. Alrighty, so here's the overhead shot. We have the upper part of the terrain and the lower part of the terrain. And we have this unique rock structure. So, when we dive right in, we're going to do the lower terrain, the upper terrain, the rock structure, and then the characters. So let's get into the lower terrain. Alright, so first off, before we get into the lower terrain, let's get into the story. So, as Ahsoka was walking past the tower, she picked up a compass that led her to this abandoned droid factory. So she decides to walk to the droid factory, and as she's walking, she comes across this war-torn terrain, like there was a battle here between some clones and some droids. And there's impact craters all around, and there's a bunch of swamps. And so as she's walking towards the abandoned droid base, she gets shot by none other than these two, Callista and Shun Das, and we'll get into them more in a second when we do the characters. But let's get into the terrain. Alrighty, so starting down here, we have this first little swamp thing. It's just filled up with water. It's supposed to be an impact crater. And we have a droid in here. We have various colors, including my second favorite, medium dark flesh. And then olive green, reddish brown, dark green, yellow, lime green right there, purple, red, orange, all the Felucian colors. It is layered a brick high, and there's a variety of different plants. But since it's war-torn, there's no, the bamboo pieces stacked on top of each other that I normally do. There's just these Seleucami Battle Pack pieces, some mushrooms. These things, they're supposed to be antennas, but I had two of them, so I decided to plop them down. I think they look quite nice. Here we have these these yellow, trans-yellow stalks, and then we just have dead grass around. Here is the first and largest impact crater. It goes all the way down to the base plate, and it's, like I said, it's elevated to brick. And there's a droid in it, so they were trying to get that one droid, and they did this entire crater. The clones did. Like I said, there's another one, and the best part about the Felucian terrain, I think, are these purple stalks. Also talking about purple, I'm bringing back purple, and I think sand green and purple looks quite nice. So let's get into the upper part of the terrain. Alrighty, so this terrain, this rock structure kind of leans over, and it would give the droids a huge advantage over the battle, but they still lost. Up here is a little more untouched. We have a little bit more plant life, like the big mushroom pieces, the purple stalks, and just a little bit more plant life. And then the colors are basically the same, except we have a base color of dark tan, some sand green, then olive green, medium dark flesh. That's about all for the terrain in here. But the rock structure, like I said, does curve around, and we have more kind of a dirty type of rock structure, more muddy, because it is closer down. I don't know. I think the integration of dark tan in rock structures looks quite nice. Alright, so since we went over that, let's get right on into these characters. Alrighty guys, here is the two new minifigs of the Felucia MOC series. We have Callista Calzar and Shun Das. Now, both of these are in this group called The Banded, and we'll learn more about them as the MOC series goes on. But all you need to know right now is Shun Das is the leader, and Callista is his right-hand man. Well, right-hand woman. We'll get right into Shundas first, because I think he looks cooler. Since Shundas is the leader, he does have this unique cape here. It is olive green, but it looks dark tan in the video, at least through here. Then we have just normal brown, well, the dark tan with some printing on it, and then we have this red jacket that I think has print on the back. Yes. And then just a normal kind of blaster here, and then Shundas, as you can tell, is a Mon Calamari. And also because he's leader, not only does he have a cape, but he has this weird staff. It's this bladed edge, and it's got like this hammer end here. And it's just, it's basically a staff. It also helps him stand because he is front heavy. So that is Shundas. Now let's get into Callista Calzar. Callista Calzar is just a normal kind of jacket, and we have some metals and other materials, kind of, if we could focus, there we go, and other materials on her kind of legs. She does have a unique suppressed blaster here. That's how she was able to shoot Ahsoka without Ahsoka knowing. She does have longer hair since she is a female. Double-sided face. I believe this is Princess Leia. I'm not 100% sure. And she does have this multi-use machete. This also is the orc sword from Lord of the Rings. So she does have that she carries. She carries it on her back, because I think it's cool when they carry things on their back, but it can't stay on their back. It just falls off. So she's going to be holding it. Next part, we are going to get a look at more of the banded. Shundas and the banded. We're going to get more of a look at them. But let's get right on into that outro. Alrighty guys, so that was Felucia 16. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like if you did like this mini mock. Make sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Also, make sure to leave a comment if you think I should do a mini mock or any of that. Because remember, if you guys request a mini mock, I will build it and give a shout out to you. But make sure you request a planet I have not done yet, or an idea that I have not done yet. And that's how you get it. Also, I don't know why I said also, but that's about it. So I want you to have yourselves a very nice day. And this is Clone Production Studios signing off. Peace out, everybody.